My name's Nick Berg, and I'm from San Francisco, California. I've always had a passion for animals since I was young. I got into wildlife photography, cinematography, and then when I retired from the military after 20 plus years, it was something I could do for myself, but not for anybody else. I chose this major more as a hobby than to pursue a career, pursuing my own interests. This one for sure, because I can branch out into my own creativity. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not or enjoy something that you don't necessarily enjoy. The script writing's cool, but for me, it was more being able to tell my story through wildlife cinematography. I really enjoyed the intermediate photography class with Randy Snook because I got to do things that I enjoy, the wildlife photography side of it. Not to say that the intermediate film, I didn't enjoy it. It was more, and the script writing really helped me because it helped me learn how to piece my documentary work together better. For me, being able to go out and shoot wildlife is what I enjoy, and this class is allowing me to do that. Is the closest school to my house. They offered the photography and film hybrid program. It'd been a long time since I've been to school. I wanted to ease my way back into things and see if it was something I'd want to do. I took that first photography course and it just kept going from there. So that's how that came to be. Oh man, going in your mid to late 40s is a different experience than going when you're 18, 19, 20. The life I'm used to living, when the life everybody around me is used to living is very different. So you're sitting next to somebody that's telling stories about the cartoon they just watched last week, and you just got in a firefight or attended your buddy's funeral the week before. It's challenging to integrate yourself into a society that you're not used to or accustomed with. It's organizational skills, drive. At our age, we know what's at stake. I'm here, I'm gonna win. Failure's not an option. And for me, I feel that it was good for me. My wife, she said, you don't even know how to be a normal human being anymore. You've lived your life in such a closed off world. I came back after a couple years. She said, I think it'd be really good for you to go back to school. Be around normal people. I didn't want to be around anybody for a while, so I think it helped. I started connecting more with people. You meet some cool people and you got to reintegrate. I think most of the professors here are really good. I was surprised, me personally. I had my first experience. I had a zoology class and I took the intermediate photography class. The professors were just professional. The material was well presented. That made me started to enjoy going back to school. When I was learning different stuff from what I was used to learning, my background, my education is different. It's military stuff, not necessarily academia. So for me, it was nice change of pace. I don't want to say dealing with people, right? Because dealing with people is part of life. But being somebody who's retired, like myself, you have to remind yourself why you're here. I can go off and sit at home and do whatever I want to do. I have to remind myself that I'm here for a reason. For me, some of the group projects, at my age, it's really frustrating. A timeline is a timeline. A due date is a due date. You don't get stuff done when you're supposed to. You're a failure. My greatest success was just working with other people. I would say just being able to overcome social dynamics was a big challenge. I would probably say working on that projects I worked with you and Pablo. There's a large age group between us and Pablo, but the fact that we were able to bond through that project and work together through that course, I think we really came together and created some cool stuff. I would just say working with that group was nice. That's age dependent, right? Somebody my age, I would say you need to keep an open mind. Times have changed, there's generational changes, and don't let feeling awkward about coming back to school stop you. And for young people, I see all the time these young kids, they're saying, there's no hope, or AI is gonna take all my jobs anyway, or I'm never gonna be able to afford to do this, and things have changed since the 70s and 80s, but at the same time, don't give up. You narrow in, you zone in on a goal, and you just got to fight like hell to reach that goal. And if you stop fighting, you're never going to get there. I mean, you got to keep getting back up. Don't take no for an answer.